Well, tonight's special guest is waiting in his chalet, champing at the bit in his eagerness. So let's put him out of his misery and go over to Games Master for tonight's Celebrity Challenge.
I'm so pleased you returned. It can get a mite isolated up here, not to mention a trifle chilly round the girdles. Knowing how partial I am to a good, fair fight, you probably won't be terribly surprised to learn that for my second challenge, I've opted for an old favourite, Sonic Blastman. You have 3 punches with which to destroy a meteorite and record the highest possible tonnage. I trust you won't let me down.
In the last series, arcade champion Paul Turner showed that he can live with the best of them on this game. Well, this time we've got him against one of the true greats. So please welcome our champion Paul Turner against tonight's challenger, Frank Bruno! Right, we're back, Paul. Now, Frank, in the last series, I must tell you, do not underestimate this man, because he took Gary Mason to the cleaners. How do you feel about it?
I'm going to take him to the cleaners, and wash him as well.
Okay. Yeah. Well, Paul, what's your reply to that? How do you think you'll handle Big Frank?
Well, he's number 1, and I just got to take him out. He may be big and strong, but it's just going down.
Okay, before us get to our little pre-match fracas here, could I ask you, gentlemen, both of you, the best of luck. Take your places by the machine, and we'll get ready to start. Okay, and joining me ringside is Tim Boone from CVG Magazine. Welcome, Tim.
Hi, Dominic.
Now, Tim, in the last series, I backed Paul, and he did me proud then. I'm going to back him again. I think he's got the superior technique to beat Frank's power.
Well, we've seen Paul in training, and he's a very steady bet, but let's face it, Frank has been in the ring against Mike Tyson, so that's where the clever money is. Okay,
we've got a little bit of disagreement in the commentary box. If you want to find out who's going to win between the arcade champion Paul Turner and the ring legend Frank Bruno, join us after the break. Welcome back. I'm here with Tim Boone from CVG Magazine, and we're about to witness the slug-out of the century between arcade champion Paul Turner and the great Frank Bruno. The game is Sonic Blastman. Basically, they've got to knock out a meteorite with 3 punches. Whoever gets the most tonnage aggregate at the end of the 3 punches is tonight's winner. So, Paul, you are going to punch first. Are you ready? Then throw that first punch. Okay, so here comes Paul. A lovely big wind up there. Oh! 132 tons for the first punch. Excellent first punch there. Here comes Paul, winding up for his second punch there. Frank's giving him a bit of encouragement there. Oh, another thumping one there. 130 tons, another big one. I think Frank was trying a bit of gamesmanship there. Frank's trying to wind him up a little bit there, Tim.
Yep, for sure. Frank is obviously a good sport, but he's obviously very confident. Here we go, big one.
Oh, a lovely big one for Paul to finish with. And Paul gets for that one. 129 tons. That's a very big average.
Very respectable score.
Okay, well, that was Paul's final points there, and Paul has scored a total of 391 tons there, which is a very good attempt.
Excellent attempt, excellent. But I think we were looking for something very special from Frank here, and I think he's going to deliver.
Okay, so Frank, take your first punch. Here comes Frank. Frank's winding up here. Oh, that's a monster one there. Slightly curved round it though, Tim.
I think that's what Frank calls his banana punch.
Oh,
look at the size of that.
146 tons.
And he didn't even take much of a swing. Zero, dear.
Off you go for your second, Frank.
God.
Off you go. Oh, a monster from Frank there. 142 tons there.
He can't wait for it to get back up again. Look at him.
He wants to be straight over there again.
Where's Mike Tyson now?
This is your final punch, Frank. Okay, off you go. Oh, another whopper. I think he's got us in the bag.
Well, he's 142
tons. Oh,
dearie me. No competition.
430 tons for Frank. So Frank Bruno is tonight's winner. Now, Frank, I bet against you. Was that foolish of me?
It was very, very foolish. I told you I was going to take him to the cleaners and give him a good wash, 2-hour wash.
Right, listen, Paul, You were the undefeated champion. You've just been beaten by Frank. What happened? Was it the power on the day?
Well, he's #1 in the world, so I took my shot and I lost, but I'm still king of the arcade, so that's what matters.
Okay, that's great. Okay, well, Frank, I know you've won many awards in your time, but I'm sure none as prestigious as the one that you've won now.
That's why I wanted to win, because I knew who was going to give the award, so I was so excited.
All right, so tonight, Frank Bruno is the winner of our wonderful Golden Games Master joystick! So let's give another round of applause for our Gamma Loser Paul Turner and the great Frank Bruno! Okay, yes, so while Frank leaps merrily away with his newfound prize, it's time for mortals everywhere to expose their limitations and beg for answers from the Games Master in the Consultation Zone.
Hello, Games Master.
Welcome to my consultation area, out here on the helipad. How can I help you?
On the game of Xanadu, I can get the ruby ring, but I can't get any further. Please, can you help?
In a word, yes. Once you reach the fountain, simply push the masonry and it will move to one side. This will trigger a hidden ladder from above, inviting you into unexplored territories.
Oh, thanks, Games Master.
My pleasure. Who's next?
Hello, Games Master. On Monkey Island 2, I can never seem to win the spitting contest. So, how can I do it?
Spitting is terribly antisocial and not something I like to give advice on. However, since you ask, I'll make an exception just this once. Go to the bar, buy a blue and yellow drink, then mix them together to make a green one. Drink this green potion to make your phlegm thicker, and spit when you see the breeze disturbing the scarf round the wrist of the woman in the audience. You should now win the contest with ease. Next, please.
Hi. On Fighting Masters on the Mega Drive, I'd like to fight my mate as the same monster. Is it possible?
It is indeed. Select two players, and when choosing the first player, put the cursor over your favourite monster and press up and A simultaneously. The same character will now come up on player 2.
Cheers.
That's enough tidbits for this session. I don't want to spoil you now, do I?
So, some more happy tete-a-tetes on the helipad there. Now it's time for tonight's final challenge, and here to detail it, back to Games Master.
Tonight's final challenge is on a game called Zool. Zool is a feisty young sprite arising from the nth dimension, a plane of existence not too many light years away from my own. This will be a straight dash to a specially designed level. Quite simply, the fastest time wins. Watch out for your energy, but above all, go like the clappers. Good luck to you.
For this challenge, it's time for one of our umbilical forays into the mother-son arena. So please welcome Mavis and Matthew John Minor. Matthew. Now, Mavis, should more mothers play video games?
They should. I've had a good go on the Zool. It's been very good.
Have you? I know you've been practicing. Who's been getting the fastest time?
Matthew majority of the time, me about once.
So we could see a little bit of an upset here tonight. Yep. Now, Matthew, it looks like your mother might have tried to hamper you a little bit there. Has she dropped a heavy joystick on you, or what's the score with the wrist?
Well, I've done it in school doing PE. We was running back.
All right, well, we wish you both the best of luck. So, Mavis, if you'd like to go first, plop yourself down in the game's playing chair. Matthew plus wrist, if you'd like to linger in the background.